The gospel this morning seems to be out of place. We've gone through Easter, the resurrection, and suddenly we're back on Holy Thursday. But Christ is speaking from his heart, knowing what is going to happen to him. Judas has just left. He knows what he's going to go through, but he wants, in this last few moments of his life, to sum up what he has taught and give his final discourses and instructions at the Last Supper. And he sums it up in one command: love one another as I have loved you. If we go back in the Old Testament, God or Yahweh came to Abraham and Moses. His motivation was love. If we look closely at the Ten Commandments, the first two talked what? Of love. And the other ones flowed from the first two. But the hardness of the heart of the people did not pick up that commandment of love. In fact, Moses broke the tablets because the people were worshiping a false god when he came off the mountain, if you recall. In Jesus' time, the leaders, the chief priests, the scribes, had built up into a powerful, like cable or leadership, that gave all kinds of laws and rules that had built up over the centuries that people could almost do nothing without some kind of rule or law telling them what they had to do. The only law of God's love, which was for the people, had been lost, and the rules and laws came to the convenience of the leaders and to their power and to what they wanted. So Jesus, at that moment, said, love one another as I have loved you. That is all flowing, and it cares for each other. It's not worried about stature, person, except as we relate to each other. We're not into making rules that sometimes are impossible to follow. It's a matter of taking care, looking out, and loving as people can love. It is the mark of a follower and of a Christian that we love. And all of us know that love stands out. We can see a person of love. We can see an act of love and know what it is. And that is the message Christ left his disciples on that very night before he died, when he knew that his death was going to glorify God, glorify him, and give his love to all of us. God's love is always there. Love is something that existed before the earth was created, actually, because God is love. And it's the one thing that's going to exist after the world is gone. Love is eternal, and love is something God embraces all of us with and is always there to welcome us as long as we dispose ourselves and reach out with our love to him.